Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, facing more or less straight forward, knees relaxed, slightly bent. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor, giving a nice flat back. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Let the shoulders drop down, slightly forward, bring the arms around to the front. Breathe in and out through the nose. As you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. We pause. And then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out. And then you pause before the next inhalation. We try to incorporate this type of breathing throughout our practice. Just take a moment to settle, to feel your feet making contact with the ground, connecting all the way to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. And just take a couple of nice, deep, slow breaths. Let's step out to a little wider stance. And slowly just turn from the waist, allowing the hands to just move through the air. Feel the air move between your fingers. Start to become aware of maybe some resistance as your hands move through the energetic field and in and around you. And just let the arms hang, like the Chinese say, like ribbons of silk. Turn from the hips and the waist, and let the momentum carry your forearms into the body, striking the abdomen and the point directly behind, called the Ming Men point. Loose translation is the door of life. Hence, this posture is called knocking on the door of life, stimulating the meridians in the body, stimulating the organs. Look over the shoulder, get a little further around each time. Feel each vertebra moving in place. Let's stimulate some of the meridians of the legs. So as we turn to the side, we're going to pick our toes up, pull them towards the body. Come back to flat foot. Now, as you turn away, foot that's behind you, you come up onto the toe, stimulating the kidney meridian, the bubbling spring. Good. Come back to being flat-footed. And slow it down and come back to water waves, letting your hands just float through the air. Good. Just let them settle. Come back into Wuji stance. And let's begin the Shavasana set 1. So just get settled. You breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And as you breathe in through the nose, let the wrists kind of float up. So the hands and arms are along for the ride. Breath just carries them up. You pause, and then on the exhalation, the hands, the arms, the wrists just all drift down. Opening the door, or rise and fall, however you want to. Lots of these have different names, and lots of these postures have different variations. Let yourself go back a little bit into the heels as your arms rise, and into the toes as they settle down. Try to make this movement as effortless as possible, so that it begins to feel like the breath is causing the arms to float up and down. You're not using any of the muscles of the body. As with all these postures, stay within your comfort zone. If you ever experience any discomfort or pain, back off. We should never experience pain or discomfort. A little discomfort maybe, but certainly not pain. Limit the motion so that you're in your comfort zone. One more time. Good. And the same thing this time, let them float up, but then open the chest. And then on the exhalation, we go down. Again, make it as effortless as possible. Just try to let it happen. As the arms float back, open the chest, feel that energy, and then draw that energy into the body. One more time. Good. Bring your left hand up, palm facing towards the top of the head. The right arm, palm up, extends outward. Push your hips to the left as you kind of lean to the right. And then we just kind of flow, let the hips go to the right as the hands change position. Try to keep the head upright so it's all out of the hips. Playing with the rainbow. Now look to the side where the hand is extended. One more time each side. And back to center and down. Bring the hands up, wrists cross. Come up over the head, nice and high. Separate as you breathe out, sending the energy down to the ground. As we bend our knees, we scoop the energy up. As we breathe in, bringing it up the torso, out the top of the head, all the way up. Breathe out and down. Pause your breath. Scoop and breathe in. Pause the breath, and then breathe out as you send it down to the earth. Separating the clouds. One more time. And bring it down. Bring your hands to the hips, palms up. Extend your right hand out. Left hand scoops back, gathers the energy, and then pushes it forward. It's very much like Repulse the Monkey, except we're not gathering energy and bringing it into the head. We're just circling the arms. We're circling the hands, which is what this posture is called. Breathe in as you go back. Breathe out as you come forward. Try to slow it down and get into the flow. One more time each side. Good. And down. And just keep coming down and around. Let the hands come forward in front of you, like you're grabbing the oars of a boat. And now pull them as your hips come forward. The arms come back, circle around. And I'm actually doing it backwards, sorry. Pull in, hips come forward, come up and around. We pull as the hips come forward. Hips go back as the arms go forward. So we don't have to move the arms very much. Pull, rowing the boat. By moving your hips, the arms are limited in terms of the motion, requiring much less exertion on your part. Breathe in as you pull into your body. Breathe out as you push out. And again, just kind of try to get into the flow. One more time around. Good. Let the hands float down. With your left hand, well, actually, let's just deviate for a moment. Put your palms facing each other about 6 inches apart. As you breathe in, move them apart about 3 inches. Pause, then breathe out as they come back to that starting point. Just feel the energy building in your palms. Feel like you're holding a ball here that's inflating and deflating. Relax the fingers, relax the palms. See if you can feel something of substance between your hands. Just take another moment and then just let the hands settle and hold that ball. Take the ball and turn it so your right hand is on top. Take the right hand away and just kind of lift that ball a little bit. Feel the weight of that ball. Notice you have something in your hand there. That's your energy. Let's go to a little wider stance. We're going to take that energy ball. We're going to turn to the side from the waist, lift it up above the head, and then we're going to push it down into the ground. As your left hand comes across the body, the right hand comes out and now comes across the body, gathering energy. Feel a new energy ball formed in that hand, lifting it up and then pushing it back down to the earth. Breathe in as you lift the ball. Pause. Breathe out as you push it into the ground. Pause as we transition to gather more energy and start a new ball. And then down. Lifting the chi ball. One more time each side. And come back to the center. And again, hold on to that chi ball. If you want to take a couple of breaths back and forth and massage that ball, that's fine. Just feel that ball in your hands. Let that ball expand out a little bit. It's a little bit bigger than a basketball. We're going to take that ball, maintaining control of it the entire time. We're going to lift it up over our left shoulder and back as our eyes follow it. Then we're going to let it float, come back down to the center. And then turning from the waist, we're going to go up and back to the right. Turn and looking at the moon. You're holding the moon in your hands. Breathe in as you bring it up. Pause. Breathe out as it floats down. Pause. And then breathe in again. One more time each side. Come back to the center. Very nice. With your right palm face up, close to the body and the hips, the left hand turns fingers up and pushes across the body as you turn. And then we switch. So the hand comes across, doesn't move until the very end, and then it extends outward. So as the body's turning, the hand is just allowing it go to the opposite side by turning at the waist, and then we push outward. Turning at the waist and pushing palms. You breathe out as you're pushing out. Breathe in as you come back to center. Pause, then breathe out again. Try to slow it down. Hardest thing for Westerners is to go at a much slower pace. One more time each side. And then come back to the center. Bring your left hand up to the height of the heart. Round the arm so it's not straight out, it's not close, it's just comfortably rounded. The right hand is also rounded, hand palm is pointed towards the lower abdomen. This is where the two of the three dantians are, the lower dantian, the middle dantian, the upper dantian is up at the forehead. See if you can feel that energetic connection. We have a point called the Lao Gung point in the palm. Energy coming out of there, connecting to the heart, connecting to the abdomen, connecting to the middle dantian, the lower dantian. Just feel that connection for a moment. Relax the shoulders, relax the elbows. Now we're going to follow the upper arm's elbow. So for most of you, it should be to the left. You're just going to rotate in the waist so you can't go any further. You're going to let one hand float up, the other hand float down. Reconnect to the dantians. And then float across. When you get to the end, make this nice little transition here. As you're coming across, stare at the upper palm. And then as the two float, look at the horizon. And then again, focus on the upper palm as you come across. Try to make it smooth, not robotic. Cloud hands. One more time. And come back to the center. Extend your left foot out. Facing forward, you're going to extend your left foot out. You're going to bend from the waist as you come down, bringing the energy up the leg, up the torso, lean back, and spread it out. As we breathe in, as we bring it back up the body, breathe out as we bring it down to the earth. Scooping water from the sea and looking at the sky. So that's why at the end, we lean back and we look up. Transfer the weight as you lean back. The weight goes into your back leg. As you come forward, the weight goes into your front leg. One more time. And down. Bring your feet back to center position. And now bring your right foot forward. Get settled. Make sure your feet are not one behind the other. Make sure there's enough separation. As somebody said, it was almost like if you're walking on railroad tracks and you want to be on either side. So you're nice and stable. Again, we're going to go down. Bring the energy up. One more time. And down. Good. Come back. Feet are apart from each other. And again, we're going to step out with the left foot. This time we're going to push forward and then come back. Breathe out as you push forward. Breathe in as it comes back. Pushing the waves. Now, one variation that I've seen that some people like is you lift the heel as you go forward, or you lift the toe as you come back. Personally, I like to stay flat-footed through the entire motion. One more time. Bring it in. Switch feet. So now your right foot is forward. And again, push out. Transferring the weight back as you lean back. Weight goes into the forward leg as you push forward. Two more. And down. Good. Again, left foot forward. This time, open your wings, open the chest, and then collapse them. Pigeon wings. So we lean back as we open the chest, and then we come forward as we fold the wings. One more time. back, center the feet, switch right foot forward. Two more. And down, feet come back to center, back to the Wuji stance. Do a nice stable platform. Make sure you're nice and upright. Bring your hands to the hips, palms up. Make a very loose fist. We're going to punch outward with the left and rotate the arm over. So we end up palm down and basically in front of the chest. So we're not coming across, we're coming straight out. And then we bring that in and we go back out with the opposite. One variation is we alternate as we're doing here. Another variation is we just keep moving. Whichever you're more comfortable with. I tend to like the complete circuit of so I can get the breath to work. And the idea here is you're tensing as you're punching. It's not quite as tense as punching with fierce eyes, but you're tensing the body as you punch out. One more time each side. Good. Let's exercise our wings again. Wild crane flying. But here, as you extend your wings, we're going to go up and you're going to come up onto your toes. So try to find a focal point about 12 feet in front of you. As you breathe in, the wings come up, you go up on your toes, and then you settle back down. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you go down. One more. Good. So this next one, imagine you're holding a giant wheel and you're going to turn from the hips and the waist as you turn that wheel around. And go only as low and as high as comfortable. Now relax the hands. We're not going to grip the wheel tightly. We're just making this big circle. So we're turning along the side, not forwarded or back at all. Using the hips and the waist. One more time around, and then we're going to reverse. Go back to the bottom, and then go opposite direction. One more time around. And back to the center. Good. Next one's called bouncing the ball. So we're going to raise the right foot as you raise your left hand. And then you're going to push down forcefully. And then switch. So it's like you're bouncing two balls here. One more time, starting each side. 1, 2, and down. Good. It's to bringing down the heavens. So we breathe in, gather the energy, feel the weight of the energy in your palms, and push down the body as we breathe out. We pause, we gather. Breathe in, pause, push it down through the top of the head, the Bai Hui point, down the body and out into the ground. One more time. Good. Rub your palms together. Generate some nice warmth here. Then go ahead and put the palms right over your eyes, but just leave a little bit of opening for your eyes so you're not pushing against the eyeballs. Now gently pat while you blink your eyes open and closed. Good. Using your middle finger, basically starting at the top of your nose. Push up with all the fingers up the forehead, about the hairline, around in front of the ears, to the chin and around. Washing the face. You can make contact with your face or not. If you're not, just try to sense the energy. Good. One more time. Now this time you're going to come up and over the scalp, down the neck to the chin, and same thing, washing, but a much larger circle. Good. Using your middle fingers, go to the inside of the beginning of your eyebrow. You can actually use 2 fingers here and just turn some little circles, massage right in this area. Good. Using the knuckles of the thumbs, stroke the eyebrows. So we go from the beginning, basically the end, not quite to the temples. Then using those 2 fingers again, or the 1 finger, get in there and massage the very center of your eyebrows. Points basically just above the pupils. And we're going to massage the outside of your eyebrows, but again, not to the temple, so not so far around, just basically right in the area here. Then come down to the outer part of the ear and massage there. Sorry, the outer part of the eye. And then massage the center below the eye, massaging on the bone or just below the bone on the tissue, not hitting into your eye. Always in being gentle. Good, then go back to the point, the top of the nose. And then stroke downward on the nose. And then go right to the base of the nose and put fingers in there, massage right in there. This is called the welcome fragrance point. And using the heels of your hands, massage your temples. And going down to the lower soft part of the ear, just below the ear, slightly in front. Go ahead and massage those areas. Then grabbing the ears with your first finger and thumb, just kind of squeeze and massage all the way down to the earlobe. Do that a couple of times. Good, let your hands drop. Just look inward for a moment. Sense the energy flowing through the body. Bringing down the heavens one time. Breathe in. Gathering the energy. Breathe out. Push it down as your feet come together. One hand comes over the other. Feel all of that energy coming out of your palms, going into the lower dantian, spreading through your body. Just visualize your whole body lighting up. Let it expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon of energy. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, notice what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath, gather those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.